Mm-hmm.
Okay, so our next pairing, I thought this was an interesting pairing.
Me too.
But then I realized, but then they went on to explain, I forgot, both of them were, what's this, Chance? What's it called?
Yeah. Second chance
Second
or
Chance. And then, and
whatever
then,
it's called.
and then
Hmm.
Tinika was a
Coach replay. I'm sorry,
coach
coach
replay.
replay.
And then Tinika was a save
Yeah.
from
Yes.
last time. So we
Yes.
had Tinika Wyatt and Dan Kiernan.
Yeah.
And Tinika Tanika said best of my love. She sang best of my love by the Emotions.
I like the way you make me feel about you, baby. And I want the whole wide world to see. Whoa, 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 whoa. You got my love. Best of my love, my love.
I said, first note, just passing through.
Just passing through.
Just passing through.
Yeah.
First of all,
Guest artist.
Tanika looked like $1 million.
Slay queen. Slay queen.
The classy look of it all.
I slay. I slay.
It's mature. It's not showing all your skin. It's just classy.
I slay.
Like I said, superstar just passing through from top to bottom. And the fact that she's a superstar just passing through singing up tempo, because usually superstars passing through don't sing up tempos.
I know that's correct.
They with the powered ballads. But no, she did Best of My Love. And this song is sung by a group. The fact that she was able to not sound boring and sing this song the way she did. And I know Stephanie loves it because Tanika is actually a true alto. Like she truly, she is not she's got a crazy, incredible belt, but she's nobody's soprano. She's a true alto.
That's right.
I said that whoa, 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 walk down she did. I said that was fire. I said she just looks like a star. She's just passing through, singing her hits. I said that was a superstar performance. I said every one of you coaches better stand up for this. It was bananas.
I know,
and she's the only one that got a 4-chair standing ovation tonight. I believe in the entire night. It was crazy. And just the spirit that precedes this woman, right? You can't, it's the unintangibles.
That's
it's
right.
just, it's, and Stephanie and I, it's what we believe in.
Yes.
You can't explain it. It's just an anointing over this woman. And
that's it.
She's just like Elsie said, I need to keep, I'm not going to give it away. I need to keep you because I need to go to church.
Yeah.
So she said, I need, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Get ready, y'all. Don't let this woman get to lies. It's just going to be insane.
Oh my gosh.
You don't have a church service.
Listen.
We got some anointed singers this season.
We do.
I can name 3 off the top of my head, and we haven't even talked about. We talked about 2 so far. We'll get to the third one in a minute.
We'll get to the third one.
You know who I'm talking about, I'm sure.
I surely do.
Because you can't explain it.
No.
What is your take on Tinika?
Okay. Did you see the very end of the performance? She did a head tilt and then hit that last note. And did you hear the chords and the guitar riffs that band was playing? I said they about to shout. They was about to if they let them play for 2 more seconds, they would have been shouting. It would have been shouting. I was like, to the best of my love. She sang that thing down. She sang that thing down like it was. That's another example of a song just being so in you that it just comes out of you, just effortlessly. She made it look easy. The amount of holleration in that song, it's interesting because songs like this usually do not go over well. One, because this is a group song. Right. Hello, she's only one person. And
And the
any
BGVs
song,
aren't in yet. The BGVs are pre-recorded, but they're not in like they're going to be in future rooms.
Exactly. And another thing about songs like this that are kind of just like songs that everybody knows, you got the best of anybody can sing. I don't know if I could find one person that can't sing along to that song, whether by commercial, radio, whatever. You've heard this song. Sometimes these are sleeper songs. But what Tinika did was make so much impact vocally. She hollered this thing down. She sang her behind off, and she maximized the ranginess of this song. Any place that she could find to give holleration, to give run, to give depth, that's what she did. So not only is she a talented artist, she's a smart artist.
Very smart. That was I love it.
She said,
I hope something that she said foreshadows her future song choices, because she's like, I'm a 70s baby. So I love this music, and I love that I get to sing this music. So please, more of this. Y'all, please let Tinika sing more of this type of music. I just need to hear it. It. It's so good.
Yes.
All right. So next was Dan, and he sang Impossible.
Yes.
And who was the artist for that?
Chantel.
I said, Dan, sir, take your time with the low notes. They may not be there, but there are vocal ways to manipulate when you don't have your low notes. More talky, sing it rather than singing them. Talk them a little bit, which is a little difficult to do. But if you put less sing in it, but a little bit more talk in it, like talk on tone, if that makes sense, if you don't have your low notes.
Mm-hmm. And let me just say, while we're on that topic, just to accentuate your point, talking it is the way to go for this song, because the lyrics come very quickly, even though it's a slower part. Not really, the tempo stays the same, but the lyrics come quickly and the melody shifts drastically. So talking it instead of singing it would have been more. And I don't think that he did a bad job with it.
No.
I honestly think that he did better in the actual performance than what he did in rehearsal.
Correct.
To be honest. But it's like it is. It's a verse of death. It's a verse of death. Continue.
Yeah. And I said, I need this. And this is mean. You could tell I was writing in real time, because Stephanie, I wrote the note. I said, I need this song to go a little bit more to different places now. Little did I know the back half of the song was coming.
Oh, you didn't know this song?
No, I don't know this song. And then I said, is he okay? He looked like he got a little choked up.
He did.
Because he did. But then, snappage. He snapped. He snapped on the back half of that song. I said it was so good. I personally, Michael said he likes his vibrato. The vibrato was a little fast for me.
Okay.
Which to me just needs, when you have a voice as large as Dan's voice, you really, really need to work on your breath. And breath is also something that would help you with your low notes too, Dan.
Yeah.
I said, because what you did on the back half of this song, where you just let it all out on the stage, it's like you were, I don't know, taking over.
Yes. Released.
Maybe some of that
That's
Holy
what
Ghost
I felt.
Like,
I felt like he was released.
Yeah.
Like he let some things go.
I said, really, really amazing stuff. Like he almost came back and snatched it away, because that back half was so electric.
Yes.
You couldn't take your eyes off of him. He was singing his face off, and most people struggle. His struggle was the softer parts. Again, Stephanie will tell you that's me all day long. When you have a big voice, the softer parts are what you really have to work on. The big parts, yeah, you got that. I said, but it was fire. It was his. Oh, I said, that was crazy.
It really was.
And I wrote, just great voice. He has a great voice.
He does. He does.
Stephanie?
First of all, Dan, what you know about throwing shoes? He talked about in rehearsal he was finna throw a shoe at Miss Tinika. I said, what you know about throwing shoes, Dan? You are boy, Dan. Just for the fact that you know what a shoe throw means. I love that. He was like, but there's too much expensive stuff around here. I said, I know that's right. Did you notice that in the verses, in the beginning of the song, there was a slight yodel into the entries at the tops of his lines? I was like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Yeah. I like that. I said, you gonna sing us some country, Dan? I was like, I like that little flip, that little yodel in your voice. Yeah, his tone. I was like, oh my God, the emotion of it all. I don't know what happened, but there was a shifting. After he got emotional, there was a shift. And that shift produced a snap. And that snap, if that is what you sound like, sir, when you sing free, then I'm going to need you to sing free more often, because I cannot wait. I did not have time tonight. I cannot wait to go back and listen to particularly the back half of that performance, because the stuff he was doing, I was like, holla, holla, holla. Is that the same brother that was up there 2 seconds ago? Like,
yeah.
I was worried then, because I was figuring that since there were only steals, there will only probably be 2 tonight. And the last one would probably come at the end of the episode.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I don't know what we gonna do, because Miss Tinika need to stay, but Dan's snappage shows why he should stay too. It was insane. It was insane.
But nonetheless, one had to get picked. So Kelsey wound up picking Tinika, and
which I was shocked.
Really?
And here's why here's why. Because she said either in B-roll or when she was giving her comments after their performance that she had a connection to Dan.
She did.
And I was just like, there we go. She gonna pick Dan based off of that connection. But when she said she made her decision based off of what happened right then, I was like, ooh. I really was shocked.
And we all know,
in the best way.
In our faith, when something's for you, look at Tanika's path, y'all. When something's for her.
And she said this is the first one she's actually won. Like this, she won this round. I said, yeah, you did, sis. Yeah, you did.